Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate those of you who have reached out in support of the condolences of the passing of my close friend that meant so much to me, and that I attended the funeral this weekend and didn't broadcast for 3 days straight. X-Polar, I think I'm saying that right, sorry if I'm not, is one of the many people who has submitted a video to commentate. In this case, over 500,000 featured 6-star crystals. Are they enough to get every featured champion? I don't know. I have not watched this, but we're about to find out, because we're going to vicariously live through the summoner for the rest of the video. And you'll notice that it appears that it's been sped up a little bit, so it's not going to take 10 minutes to react to, which is really nice. Shout out to Wondershare Filmora. I don't know if I've seen that specific watermark on a video before. Usually it's something like clip capture or something. Okay, very first one is Apocalypse, which is one of the best champs in this besides Kingpin that's not featured. But I would venture that most players, especially if they have the legend title like this summoner, already have most, if not all, of the non-featured champs. So it becomes, maybe you're going to awaken them, maybe you're going to take them up, maybe you've got a max sig situation like Kingpin that you're looking to get a max sig crystal out of. But the first 3 crystals I opened of this were all featured champions. And the first 3 he opened were all non-featured champions. So I think I stole some of the luck. Here's Dormammu. Okay. So far, as bad as you can get for featured. 4 crystals opened, 0 featured, but that is our first sight of hope. Oh, and look at that fancy drawing of the crystal in the air. That's different. I love seeing people get creative. And here we have War Machine. And there is another tracing of the pattern of the crystal in the air. That's awesome. All right, so 1 out of 6 isn't great, but 2 out of 7 is about the percent you're looking for, and those are both new champions, Gladiator and Werewolf by Night. Ironically, those are 2 of the 3 champions I opened from this as well. Still no Morbius, even though I have him. Still no Photon. What's up, Michael Keaton Vulture? And the champion I need the most out of this is Kindred. And I, of course, have not landed on a Kindred yet. And that is another War Machine. Okay, so if he goes 2 for the first 10, 2 to 3 is average. It's what you would expect. You'd hope for about 25%, which is right where he's at, basically. But I believe he said he's going to open 30 of these. And there is Photon. Okay, 3 out of 10 is better than average, and all 3 of them are different champions, which is amazing. 3 new is awesome. So that is a fantastic start. It doesn't get much better than this. Now, can he get the other 3? I think he said he's got 20 more crystals to go, and I'm guessing maybe that's going to be Team Pop given the duration of this video. But again, I haven't watched this before. That would destroy the routine. That would destroy the tradition of this. All right, open 10, 2 new. There's 2 more Photons and Vox. You just awakened and took to Sig 40 Photon and got a new Vox, which means Kindred is the only champion left besides, well, I guess Morbius too. Kindred and Morbius, you got 4 out of 6. Although you got another 3 out of 10. So the data is exceptionally consistent, but he's still missing 2. So if he gets 2 new, we can start wondering. And if not, well, let's just say there's still more opportunities. All right, come on, new. Here we go. 2 new. There's Werewolf by Night awakened. Okay, Kindred and another Photon. That is 1, 2, 3 again. Yeah, because that's 1, 2, and then 3. So 9 featured in 30? Is that right? Wow. Really good data. Just no Morbius. But if he has a 7-star Morbius, then does he really need a 6-star? I guess for defense, maybe Awakening. But also sent this photo. Took Photon to rank 5. And now she is not Ascended, but she's SIG 200 and is the full spectrum, which will be a super fun champion to fight on defense. And by fun, I mean, not so much. Well, I know you're patient, as so many of you have been that haven't had me commentate yet. I'm getting back in the groove of my schedule, my recording schedule, now that I'm back from Kansas City. Again, it was a wonderful weekend, one of the best weekends of my life in terms of clarity. Sometimes you go to something and your soul gets moved in a certain way that just brings you light, brings you joy. And that's what happened this weekend, despite the fact that it was a funeral, an occasion of which you'd think would be the opposite. X-Polar, thank you so much for the submission. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good one.